It's time me to mute my microphone. Okay, I'll unmute my microphone. I don't know why. I don't know. Because it's not hearing my microphone because it was muted. That was on purpose. I wanted it to be that way. Let's see. Full screen 1. Do. I'm not hearing anything. Hold on. Is the sound? Something wrong with the sound? Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. It is exactly that. Assuming I figure this all out. Which I will try to, because it is being weird. Hi, it's me, Main the shark, the mean shark, mean shark, the shark. Let's see. Flip. Do a flip, Spider-Man. I actually really love that scene. That seems fun. Okay, you can collect platinum points. I don't want that. Okay. I not hearing sound, so I'm a little concerned about that. We're gonna test it with the music. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. What the fuck? Hold on, let's see what's going on. Properties. Video format. We'll change it to temporarily to that. There we go. That fixed it. We did it. We fixed it. Everything is better because we work together. Everything is better because we work together. We will make it through. Whatever. This song is not. That's that one. That's a calmer one. That one's nicer. Anyway, today's gonna be a shorter stream. I thought we're just gonna finish up Reflection tonight. Then we'll do self-love next time. Next time will be self-love. Self-love. Loving yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself! As an order. I'm your commander. I'm not commander. I'd never make that rank. Anyway. Reflection. Yes. We are reflecting. A new day arrives. Sayori arrives at the clubroom earlier than usual. That is, not late. As he enters, it appears to be empty still. So she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper, primed to jot down her thoughts. Sayori had made a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings onto a paper whenever possible, as it served as her best inspiration for poetry. Yay, poetry. Hi, Sayori. My heart feels vacant because the ship has sailed away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Yo! Yipper! Nacho! Natsuki! Natsuki! Natsuki pokes her head out from behind the closet door. Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to scare ya. But I would have been a lot more... It would be a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I doubt you want me listening on your poetry thing. Yeah. Thanks for realizing that. So I let you finish that up then? Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, I just do it whenever it's convenient. You're not interrupting. Where's Monica, by the way? Oh, she's out in the hallway? Huh? Why? Well, just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri is too nervous to come into the bedroom by herself, so... Oh. Jeez, does Yuri really let things bother her for that long? She can't control her feelings. For some people, it's really hard to cope when you get a bad thought in your head. Maybe you can distract yourself for a little while. But as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back. Ugh. I just want us to have a normal club meeting. It's a lot easier to pretend like it never happened. If we all just ignore it and move on. I don't want to be bothered by this. So stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyway. Besides, it makes me feel really guilty. And I hate that too. Don't feel guilty. See, you were right. I'm sorry, I'm not Team Natsuki here. You were right. It's okay to have feelings. It doesn't make you weak. Let's figure this out together. It's fine. Only because you're good at this stuff. Let's try to come up with a happy scene. Maybe that will help us understand where your bad feelings are coming from. Well, I was happy the way things were before we had to have that conversation yesterday. What part of the conversation made you upset? Was it Yuri being mean about the manga? Maybe. I doubt, though. Because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time, but I just brush it off and ignore them. But something about it really got to me this time, and I hate that I'm letting that happen. It's not because it came from Yuri? No, why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. I just hate that she thinks he's so much better than me. Just because he likes to pretend to be all sophisticated. Yeah, that's what it is. At least other people decide that they don't like me. Or manga or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves a chance. Yeah, exactly. Would you give Yuri's books a chance? Ha! After this? Obviously not. What about before this? Well, I would until I got bored, which won't take very long. If you actually keep an open mind, then it's not hard to realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without being needlessly complicated. I see. But you know, I like Yuri's books. Yeah, but you like manga more, right? Sayuri shakes her head. I like them both! I like them in different ways, but I like them both! I mean, manga, it's really honest and fun, and easy to just go with. And then fantasy has a lot to interpret and uncover, and it's really rewarding to have some good quiet time together with it. But the most important thing is that both manga and the fantasy are true to themselves. So I love them both. Yay! I think there's room for both of them to be in the same club together. And I just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would think. I mean, I mean, there's fantasy manga. How do you get along with everyone so well? I always get into fights with people. Like, first it was with Mata, when I was new to the club. And then it was you, and now it's Yuri. And I always like, oh, that person is being such a jerk. And if they just realized that, they could at least get along. We could at least get along. But nobody else has this problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everyone's just a jerk to me because nobody likes me. And I don't know why. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate it. Natsuki. Sayori puts a comforting hand on Natsuki's shoulder. You're a wonderful person. You deserve to be loved as much as everyone else. Everyone has different ways they like to communicate, you know? And sometimes that makes it harder for us to understand each other. I think that sometimes we get lucky and we make friends who are really good at the same kinds of communication. It feels like you magically connect with them. But other times, even if both people are really nice, it's easy for them to misunderstand each other or to get the communication wrong. It's something that Yuri struggles with a lot with too. It can be really hard. It takes a lot of, like, reflection and self-awareness. And vulnerability. Vulnerability. I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest. I have to be Buffsuki! I gotta be Buffsuki! Working it! Yes! Strong Buffsuki! Buffsuki, yeah! Whatever. What do you mean? Tell me about that part of you. Well, it sounds stupid, but I'm really used to people being mean to me. Like my friends, and I guess my dad. Like when I don't get good grades, or even stupid things like in my room isn't clean. So what am I gonna do? Cry about it? If I let myself get upset, then it's just letting them win. I'm better than that. I'm better than all of them! So things always have to be everyone else's fault. It feels like if something goes wrong, there's even a tiny hint it might be my fault, then I just get really angry. I find a way to blame everything else instead. Do you see yourself as better than Yuri? If I said that, then I would just sound really full of myself. No. Our thoughts and our feelings are two different things. And if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them if we want to learn more about themselves. Wait. If we have to yeah, okay. That's the point of being a point of vulnerability, you know? Accepting that we have feelings that we don't like. I hate that. My feelings make me a bad person. Sorry, I'm internalizing all this. Because my feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. That she's a judgmental know-it-all who's stuck in her edgy phase. And I'm just way above that garbage. Kind of. But I'm terrible for feeling that way. You're not terrible. You are not your feelings. I mean, it's part of you. I don't know. Are you your feelings? I guess not. You're not your... Yeah, I guess not really. That your feelings can, like, define you, also. So, like... I'm sorry, I'm just... just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But... You are not your feelings. Not my feelings. Okay, say that to yourself out loud. Fine. I am not my feelings. I am not my feelings. I am not my feelings. Okay. The way that I like to picture it is that those feelings are like your roommate. You live in the same house and you guys see each other every day. And even if you can ignore each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other every now and then. And it's gonna make you feel like poop. Yeah. So the other option is to get to know each other. You can communicate and learn from each other, and maybe even help each other change for the better. Does that help you understand? How do you know so much about this stuff? I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with. Called depression. Or baby. Oh, babies. No, false. Passion. But you're like the happiest person I know. I am not my feelings. I want to be a good person like you. I love this game. I mean, I guess this part's less a game. It's more just reading a story, but I mean, unlock it through the game, so. Ah, you little. What the fuck? Why did it disconnect? Wait, why did it disconnect? What the hell? That's making me feel... Why is... What the hell? What the actual hell? Hey, sibling, please find out what's going on downstairs. I'm pissed off. Is this both platforms or just... Is it just Twitch, or is it Twitch and YouTube? Either way, this is some bull. This is some bull. What the heck? What do you mean connection?